Hello, I'm Wayne Robinson, editor of Print21+PKN Packaging News. I'm here with Paul Haggett, Sales and Marketing Director, Kodak ANZ. Paul's just given a great presentation at the live New Frontiers in Packaging conference that's going on here today. Paul, what were you mainly talking about?
I think the main thing for me, Wayne, was just understanding how we can apply existing technologies to some of the emerging demands and trends that consumers are looking for.
Okay, there's emerging trends and demands. How would you characterise that? What would you say they are?
Well, I suppose consumers wanting to understand more about their products, to be able to engage with the brands, provide feedback. All this is very much driven on this unique coding.
Yes.
But I think to this point, Wayne, digital print, at least in the packaging market, has been perceived as something that's slow and expensive. Talking about something that can be done at high speed on existing infrastructure, printing machines now in packaging is to me the big change.
Okay, so you're talking about the existing offset and big lines that you are now able to put the inkjet packaging solutions onto.
Absolutely, and it's something Kodak have been doing for more than a decade in publishing and commercial print, but just bringing it into this packaging space now is an area that Kodak's done a lot of work in inks that are compliant with food, packaging and a whole range of other things, and understand those performance requirements that packaging has that publishing doesn't necessarily have.
Okay, and you talked in your presentation about a code on every product. You think that's going to be happening? That's a possibility?
Absolutely, and I think for me what was really comforting, Wayne, was to see a giant like Tetra Pak to say that every single pack that they produce in the billions will have a unique fingerprint, and I think that's where we see it going as well.
Okay, and that will give the consumer engagement with the brand and the brand engagement with the consumer and the security, of course.
Absolutely. It's just that it's that fingerprint, that thumbprint, call it what you will, that allows every single pack to be identified. I know it's a big concept, it's a little scary for some, but for me it's very exciting where it's headed.
Okay, and for packaging producers, the brands, they're going to be able to charge the brands to do that. The brands are going to see the value in paying for that.
Well, absolutely, and I think this is where this whole market is shifting. It's about connecting with consumers and knowing exactly who has bought your product. I had a conversation a little while ago with a guy who worked at a big brand, and he said to me they've just realised they've spent the last 3 decades marketing to retailers. They really have no idea who their consumer is. So the ability to use these codes to find out directly from that consumer what they think, what they want, that's the powerful part.
Okay, terrific. All right, well, Paul Haggett, thanks so much for talking to us, for your presentation here. It's Wayne Robinson, Paul Haggett, signing off.